YouTube above average Cody here to discuss one of the spiciest topics in gaming, and that is microtransactions. More specifically, the newest changes to the store here in Halo Infinite. And although the Halo store has kind of always been going down the tubes, they have somehow released the biggest doozy yet that I absolutely can't believe that they really made the decision to do so. And before we really dive into what this big hiccup is, guys, I want to say, because I know there's going to be some people down in the comments, I truly resonate with the side that if you do not like the price of something, you do not have to buy it. But that does not mean I can't sit here and cry and moan about what is going on in the world of microtransactions. Now, before I get a little too busy talking about how I'm way too broke right now, I want to show you guys the current problem at hand here on Halo Infinite. Now, last week, we got the most recent update being CU32, or Content Update 32. And with that, of course, came a new shop update and revamp to the game. And the biggest thing that was released, and the problem at hand here, is the Paths to Dominance bundle. It is worth 3,200 credits, which is technically around $32. Obviously, you spend so much money, you get bonus credits, so you're not technically spending a full $32. But for face value, 3,200 credits is 32 American dollars here. Now, within this bundle is a whole slew of cosmetic items, but the biggest one we want to talk about here is the merciless cutthroat bandit model here, guys. And of course, it doesn't pop up because this game does a great job of loading everything. So I'll put it real big on screen while we talk about it here. This is easily the coolest looking weapon I have seen in this game. And this game's been around quite some time. There's been a lot of great cosmetics added to this game, but this gun is it's so cool. It is an absolutely amazing looking weapon, and I would love to have it. Now, the issue at hand here is it is paywalled behind this 3,200 credit bundle. So, cool bandit, everybody's talking about it, everybody wants it. However, the only way to get it is to buy the whopping $32 Paths to Dominance bundle. And I just think this is absolutely bananas for a lot of different reasons. First off, obviously, guys, the price tag. If you only want that individual weapon model, spending $32 is absolutely crazy. But whatever, we've seen this in many a games where developers will hide a really good legendary, mythical, whatever they call it, item in an expensive bundle to get people to buy the bundle. Of course, that's fine. Pair it with cool cosmetics. There's normally not an issue with that, but the price tag on this is a little steep for a lot of people, especially on a game that is severely on the back half, maybe even back quarter of its lifespan. However, it really does not just stop there. In the past, maybe a year and a half ago, when they started doing these big bundles, $20, $30 bundles with multiple huge cosmetic items, they would break it up into smaller $10 to $12 bundles so that if there was something specific or one specific armor coating, maybe a helmet that you wanted, you did not have to spend the 30 some odd dollars. You could actually just spend the $10 or $12 and get exactly what you want. However, as you guys noticed when I scrolled through the store, that is not the case with this bundle. The only thing you can do with this bundle is drop the 3,200 credits and purchase the entire bundle. And I think that is just absolutely bananas, because obviously they don't have to split up the bundle. I don't care. That's not the problem. The thing is, I'm pretty sure every single other bundle that they have dropped this large, they've taken the time to split up into cheaper options for people. That's been the past practice. So now you release the coolest bandit design you could possibly make, and you don't split it up. Because I'll be real with y'all, if you put just that weapon model in the store for maybe $5 to $8, I may be a little bit more persuaded to purchase it, because I'll be honest with y'all, that's all I want. I can only customize my Spartan so many ways, and I can only run one at a time, so I don't need all the other fluff that is in that bundle. I just really want that weapon model. And obviously, I'm sure there's somebody business-minded is back there at 343 like, okay, guys, we need money for the next game. We need money. This game's basically done. Our focus is not players. Our focus has to be basically juicing it for everything it's worth at this point. I understand. That happens with anything from a business standpoint of things. And obviously, their goal is not players, but it would be so cool for them to drop something like that and be like, hey, why don't you complete 100 matchmaking games in this month-long event to unlock this bandit weapon model? That would be absolutely bananas. I'd be grinding my balls off on this game, guys, to unlock that weapon model. But of course, again, their focus definitely is not players. Most of the player base, we've talked about this many times, has probably come and mostly gone from Halo Infinite for good. And even if not for good, we're not going to see numbers anything close to what we saw at launch. And that's all good and okay. But I just feel like there are so many different ways to go about releasing such a cool cosmetic item that doesn't involve hiding it behind a $32 paywall. And you can even select specific items after they leave the store to kind of select and purchase them. And I don't believe you can even do that with this item. But the biggest and main reason I wanted to talk about this, guys, I've seen a lot of complaining about the Halo Infinite store. I've seen a lot of people talking about the prices, the bundles. You know, they got rid of the battle pass and kind of just tossed all of the cosmetics that could have been in a battle pass into the shop for large amounts of money. We've talked about all of it, and it just seems like right when you think you've seen the worst of microtransactions in Halo Infinite and from 343, it just continues to get worse and becomes even more of a head scratcher. And obviously, guys, it's a little cringe to be sitting here crying about cosmetics that are hidden behind a paywall, because it's like, you don't need it. It does not affect your gameplay. It's not pay to win. It is literally, hey, I have the money to look cool, and I'm going to spend it to look cool no matter what people think. And that's perfectly okay. I'm a firm believer. I'm not no pocket watcher. Spend your money however you would like to spend your money. I just, like I said, I think we all have every right to shake our fists at really cool cosmetics coming into the game and just costing a bunch of bones to even think about purchasing, especially when we're on the back half of the game span. Now, I understand every single standpoint here in this video. The devs, the people making these cosmetics and designing them, they got to get paid. They're not trying to give out cool cosmetics for free, but it's like, dude, you got to throw us a bone once in a while. Now all they're doing is throwing Spartan points at us so we can go and buy cosmetics that were already free in the past with the currency that we're earning for playing the game. So it's like, no matter what, it feels like I can't get away from the economic struggles of the modern gaming landscape. And that's kind of why I just wanted to talk a little bit about that bandit model. It's nothing that hasn't already been discussed. It was a hot topic since last Tuesday, but guys, I've been a busy boy here, so I haven't really had time to talk about it, and I think it's just really the epitome of modern day microtransactions in gaming all around. Obviously, I'm talking Halo Infinite specifically here, but it's nothing we haven't already seen in past games. I believe Call of Duty in this year's Modern Warfare 3, I believe they released like a $38 bundle or something like that, and everybody was losing their marbles about it, and they quickly removed it from the store. I'm not going to go too deep digging in the information. If anyone's better versed on that, I'm pretty sure that did happen a few months back, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, guys, this bandit weapon model, it is very cool. I'd love to have it. I'd love to be able to earn it. And don't get me wrong, there's other cool bandit models, like the one I'm running in the background gameplay here. This was the one from the team pack. I'm all for supporting the Halo teams and organizations. So there's other cool cosmetics to run. It's just like this one is so sick, man. And to see it so unattainable behind a $32 paywall, obviously not unattainable. You can just back the Brinks truck up, as I like to say. But it's just a head shaker to me, and I wish I could just drop like $5 maybe to get it, because it's a nice little cosmetic, and I think more people would be more inclined to buy it if that were the case. But then the final thought I'll give you is, if you made it attainable by everybody would have it, and in the world of collecting, it inevitably makes it less cool when every single person is running the same exact thing. So I think I talked about pretty much every single possible angle I could on this specific situation, guys. So share all of your thoughts down below. Share any other thoughts you have about microtransactions on other games. Where else have you seen things like this kind of trending in this direction? And above all else, guys, subscribe to the channel. A lot of Halo Infinite content. I've been very, very busy pumping out a lot of shorts content because they're fun and easy to make for me compared to full-length videos that require all the editing and thumbnail stuff like that. But I'm doing my best out here, guys, keeping my life as balanced as I can and also creating as much content for you guys as well. So hit that sub button, leave a like on the video, leave a comment sharing all your thoughts. I already mentioned that. And then finally, guys, channel memberships and super thanks. If you'd like to support monetarily, it helps you out a lot as a content creator, and I promise I won't be spending it on that $32 bundle for the Bandit weapon model. But regardless, guys, thank you so much for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.